Last time on Join the Party.
The team brings the Ooze back to Wordsmith, who's upset that they brought a dangerous villain on school campus. They all talk about it, they try to call Dr. Rom, and the teens find out that Dr. Rom, when he was a young man, was part of Average Bear's sponsored superhero team with Sergeant Mountain Don't, Prism the Alien, and Automat, who's like a giant air fryer. Overnight, the team takes turns watching the Ooze to make sure that it doesn't escape, while each one was tempted by the weird, squishy clutches. Kraft ignored it, Rowan was pulled into Wordsmith's book, which then tried to recruit her as the 10th Wordsmith, and Connor is shown Hedgehoggio's bones. Again, I really think Hedgehoggio's fine. Let's just get the party started.
Hey, all you super friends! You want to get good together? You want to skip math together? You want to punch bad guys together? It's not that I haven't used my words, it's that nobody listens to me and I can shoot fire! 1, 2, 3, 4!
I haven't done this in a few episodes, but thinking about the cover of these comics now like helps me get into it. And what I'm end up doing is I just think of like a joke, and I'm like, that would be really funny if that existed. Because I'm thinking about how dramatic this cover would look like with like a report card as the comic book cover, and then everyone's faces like 80s superimposed like in half transparency on it.
Yeah.
With like everyone looking really serious. What serious pose would each of your faces be for this cover Final Projects for?
Have y'all heard of the statue, the Thinker?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one.
So we're just zoomed in on Rowan's face, but we know from her fist under her chin that she's definitely doing the Thinker.
It's iconic.
I think Connor is just doing the classic, like, turn to the left and look up, kind of like
That's good.
stoically, like intelligently.
Kraft has a Jeopardy podium in front of her and is about to hit the button.
You know what's crazy is Fatberg is also doing the Thinker.
Whoa. Well, he's doing the pooper. You never know which one's which, though.
I think, well, that's what the Thinker was doing.
Pooping?
Well,
I like the idea that it's the three of you, and then like three different villains are also doing the same exact poses that you are.
I like that, too.
And the audience reads way too much into it about then like the parallels between us and whatever villain is chosen.
And they're dating? And they kiss?
It just means there's alternate timelines. Brandon, I'm concerned that you've been watching the CW again. And I told you weren't allowed to watch the CW the entire time that we were doing this campaign. I've been monitoring your media intake. And Brandon, can you explain this 90-minute block watching Arrow?
I really need you to get the low jack off my TV. That would be great.
Yeah.
You keep taking your TV and putting it at different places in your apartment.
Brandon's like, I don't know what a VPN is, but I do have to constantly move my computer so that it is in a different IP address. Is that what that is?
That's very funny. So when we last picked up, the three of you and Principal Wordsmith were having a sleepover in his office. And there were some oozes, and the ooze was making you see horrors.
Sorry, just like you were like, there was some ooze, and the oozes were there, and shit.
It's like I'm coming out of getting Novocaine. I'm like, you were there, and you were there, and the ooze was there.
Can't believe Eric is Dorothy from Wizard of Oz now. That's cool.
It's crazy.
I've always had this main character energy about me.
Mm-hmm.
Which one are the three of you?
Dog, Toto.
Great,
Hey,
Brandon. Thank you for choosing one of the three characters I was talking about.
Well, it's the Tin Man and the Scarecrow and Krang.
Yeah.
Krang. I liked in the one at the Sphere, Krang was inside of the Tin Man. I thought it was
Pretty cool. Yeah, he opened up his
Yeah.
chest and it's just a floating head.
Yeah, and Krang was there. Inside, you were watching the Ooze, which showed you unimaginable horrors. I hope you like that. Were they real? Were they weren't real? Who knows? And also, you guys decided to touch the book.
Well, not all of us decided to touch the book, I would like to say.
Well, that's a good question, because I think as soon as Connor calls everyone in and Principal Wordsmith surveys the scene, we see like the psychic connection between Wordsmith and the Libro Liberago, illustrated with lots of wavy lines by our wonderful artist.
I thought you were just going to say it says psychic connection in words.
Yeah, yeah, it's a line that connects them, and we see the word psychic connection like in purple bold lettering, and that's when Wordsmith says, "Who touched the book?"
Wasn't me.
It was Rowan.
Whoa, throwing under the bus. What the fuck, Connor?
Well, Connor doesn't know that Rowan did touch the book, so.
So you're lying. You're lying and
Yes.
saying it's not you.
Yes.
Okay.
I was bored. I wanted to read.
Nerd. I mean, cool.
Finals are coming up. I take them really seriously. I don't know about you guys.
So you just decided to read the book that I've talked to you about and that everyone knows is the source of my power. That's the book you decided to read? There's so much romantasy in our library, and I fought so many parents on why there should be dragon sex in the school library. What was the
we
point?
really appreciate that.
What was the argument for that?
That sounds educational in a different way. But the room that I was in, keeping watch over the supervillain that I want to remind you we apprehended, was that one. And I thought, if you have dedicated your life to it, it must be worth learning something from.
Rowan is also saying that you should have a better romantasy selection in your personal library as well as our school library.
Oh, yeah. If that was there, or like a cookbook, honestly, I would have just read that kind of cover to cover.
We're at the point with the situation we're in where the three of you can't throw this on me. You have to take personal responsibility for your choices.
Yeah, I read the book and it was like, oh, hey, do you want to be the next wordsmith? And I was like, no, I'm happy. Thank you. And the current one is my boss. Kind of.
Yeah.
Connor
says.
goes, yeah.
Yeah.
So I said, no, thank you. And then I finished my shift. Is that bad?
Is it bad? Is it bad?
Okay, I also touched the book.
You also touched the book.
What the
You
fuck,
said my name
guys?
right away. Oh, my God.
I didn't know you actually touched the book, Rowan.
Oh, so you
I
were
was-
happy to throw me under the bus if I didn't actually do it, but now that I actually did it, you wouldn't have thrown me under the bus?
Yeah, now I feel bad.
Wait, hold on, wait. And big stop signs drop in front of all of you, just like a pile of stop signs, just like start to collect. Hold. What happened? So Rowan, you read the book. Connor, you didn't read the book.
Well, I tried to read the book, and the book said,
Oh.
dickhead.
So the book didn't want to talk to you, and that's why you said I touched the book.
Yeah, I was a little jealous.
Okay.
Honestly, I was just bored. I was trying to find something to read.
That's what I'm saying.
How are you all bored when we're protecting the villain who's supposed to be very important for what we're all doing?
Because it's late at night, and there's nothing to do.
You gotta stay awake.
I don't have my phone. It's
You
dead.
just need way more sleep than adults. It's known.
And the superheroes need more, like, +1 hours.
Oh, I bet you're right.
Yeah.
School should start at 10 a.m.
We're not doing this now. This is not what we're doing. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Wordsmith sits down at his desk and just stares straight ahead for a little while, trying to parse what exactly is going on now.
Did we hurt the book?
No, the book is fine.
Okay.
It's that.
I love books.
So Rowan, explain to me what happened in the book. You read the book,
Yeah.
and what?
And it was like, oh, student, you're so much, I was going to say like shorter or more handsome than you, but that was a lie. No, it was like, hey, do you want to know a lot of things? And I was like, yeah, I love to learn. And they're like, oh, well, then you have to abandon all your powers and learning and kind of learn only from me, Liberi Berico. And I was like, oh, no, thank you. I'm already kind of got a thing. I'm actually almost done with school. And they were like, cool, thanks, Wordsmith 10. And I was like, I said no. And then they were like, bye-bye. And then I was back in the office.
And I thought I was going to learn something about, like, ham when I opened it.
Oh, because Iberico is a type of ham.
Right.
Yeah.
And Kraft, you didn't read the book.
No, because I think that the instinct that a lot of people would have if I tried to read your book is like, I'm trying to like take over your powers.
Good self-awareness. Thank you.
I know what people think of me.
Kraft, you get 1 respect from...
Fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Thanks for not doing something. Thanks for doing the thing in the way that most people would consider it. Thank you.
I mean, to be fair, if most people have a book on their shelf and you're like chilling in their home, it's fine to read the book. You didn't have a sign that said like, don't read the book.
Connor, do you need a sign to say, don't read my font of power?
Well, at least a sign that says this is my font of power would be nice.
Yeah, well, like you could like rope off the area.
You didn't know that from interacting with me and the whole everything you know about me from going to the school in which I am the principal for years?
I mean, it's like, would you go look at the ray gun that made me me? Probably.
I wouldn't I wouldn't touch it. No, I wouldn't. No, I would not.
Respectfully, you keep it in your office, which is like a public place in the school that people are in all the time, especially us. So, I mean, if you like maybe, I don't know, like for next year, I'm not saying you did anything wrong, but maybe like for next year, if you want to make it a part of like new student orientation to be like, hey, this is what you do if campus is breached, blah, 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 meal cards, security, credits, don't touch the font of my power.
I also think that it's wild that you guys are like, I'm going to read this book in a language that I definitely don't speak.
That's, Kraft, I didn't think about that, to be honest.
You're just like, it's a magic book. I assume I'm going to be able to read it.
I guess it must have translated itself in my head.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
I thought the pages were made of ham.
I wish Hebrew worked like that.
Hold on 1 second. Sorry, I forgot to open up my.
We're just gonna keep riffing. It's fine.
No, it's fine. No, please keep doing that.
Like a gas, we riff to fill the container we're in.
No, it's great.
That's performing, baby. You like that, Brandon?
It was really good.
Kraft, will you roll plus savior for me really quickly?
Sure. 7.
7?
7.
Oh,
That's good.
that's pretty good.
It's not bad.
It's not a fail.
It's not a fail.
It's not a fail.
While Wordsmith is trying to understand what's going on with Rowan and Connor, how do you feel that someone you respect liked your choices?
Usually pretty good about that. I think that's a general human thing where I'm like,
Yeah, but I'm asking you specifically because you are someone who has specific people who you care about and you don't really care what anyone else says.
yeah, I think this is also tied to the fact that when Dr. Rom was having that conversation with Kraft about what the expectations were when she came to the school, that Wordsmith was the one that kind of backed her up and said, I don't think she's going to destroy the school. We should keep her. I feel like Kraft is feeling pretty good, riding a little high on that one.
Mm-hmm. Kraft, I'm going to ask you 2 questions in succession here.
Okay.
The first is, when did you notice that this room was starting to fill with water?
Huh?
I think it was around the time that Connor started talking about ham pages.
What'd you notice?
My toes feel wet.
Your shoe, yeah.
Yeah.
You can wear waterproof boots as much as you want, but they sure get in there, don't they?
Those Doc Martens, once they reach a certain point, when it gets above the toe, that's when it starts soaking in.
The saturation point of the carpet, it just got too much.
Mm-hmm.
And the second thing that I want to ask you is, without telling anyone else, what do you do to investigate it?
I think, because I'm imagining that it's not at a fast enough pace that everyone else is starting to notice, but I am noticing the thickness of the carpet in the room getting damp, and I think Kraft kind of confusedly shifts her weight from one foot to another and feels the kind of squelch of wet carpet, which I feel like we're all kind of familiar with, but it's a terrible sensory experience.
It is.
Yeah.
And then starts looking around, maybe at the baseboard around the room or anything like that, where the source of this might be.
Ooh, that's a great question. Yeah, so it seems like some water is starting to seep in from outside of Wordsmith's office.
The room where we had all set up our cots.
The room when you were all set up your cots, yeah.
I think Kraft, while everyone is yelling about books, is just going to walk over to the door and open the door up.
You hear a sploosh as a bunch of water floats into the room. It is still like around your ankles, but it's kind of like still pretty chill. Like, oh, am I walking in a nice creek in the forest right now?
Crap looks back and, like, honestly, just to gauge the response from everyone else.
You're telling me that it doesn't have anything to do with ham? Craft?
Craft, the rest of the water is coming from a different room. There's a room that's off where you all kind of parked yourself in the atrium, and it's coming from the bathroom over there.
I was going to ask you, Eric. I was going to say, do I know that room is a bathroom?
That room's bathroom.
Yeah, Craft's going to be like, hey, so remember that concern that we had about, like, oh, you know, if we capture the ooze, then Fatberg's definitely going to come and get it. Wordsmith. Principal.
This is the opportunity we wanted.
Yes. I did say this exact thing would happen.
That's happening.
It's
right
happening.
now, I think.
What's happening?
Wordsmith, get on the big red phone.
I am the big red phone.
Oh, no.
Isn't this the point where all the professors come together and like form a line and are like, you shall not pass?
Where are we making our stand?
Right here in your office.
Oh, there's the phone.
There's a big red phone that's on the wall.
Yeah.
It starts to ring. Wordsmith gets up and picks up the big red phone. I know. Thank you for calling the big red phone. What's going on?
Connor looks to Kraft and says, I knew there was a big red phone.
All the lights on the big red phone start to light up. And Wordsmith, with his giant hand, is just like mashing it and be like, big red phone, please hold. Big red phone, please hold. Big red phone. Oh, it's happening in your classroom? Okay, it's happening. Big red phone, please hold. And just doing a lot of that. What do the three of you do?
Oh, all the bathrooms are flooding. That's not good.
What do we do?
I mean, what would we do? We would just wait for Wordsmith, really.
Kraft is going to text Glimmer and is going to be like, hey, is there water stuff going on campus that you noticed? Because I know you're like one with the water.
So smart.
Toilet emoji.
That's a good question. Why don't you roll plus mundane to see if your friend can help you?
Nope, that's a 5.
Oh, no.
Ooh, I leveled up.
No text back from Glimmer, unfortunately.
Sucks. It's pretty early in the morning.
I'm going to look over at the ooze. Is it changing at all?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question. Connor, when you look at the ooze, a hedgehog-shaped skull kind of just floats by.
Well,
Does his skull look like the entire body of a hedgehog?
No, it has like the pointy face with the nose, and then there's spikes.
Yeah.
We've talked about this before, how it's like the bad archaeologists thinking that everything looked like bones.
Or like going into a spirit Halloween.
Yeah, it's going into a spirit Halloween. Wordsmith is still on the phone. Well, evacuate! Please do Plan Omega. That's why we have it. Evacuate the dorms.
Connor goes over to his desk and slams down on the button on the school-wide intercom.
Gru, I like that.
Hot.
And says, "This is Connor Lyons with your wake-up call. Please evacuate the building as calmly and quickly as you possibly can. There seems to be some issues in the bathrooms. Be prepared for villains on the outside of the school."
That was the best Connor moment.
Why don't they do this more often? That's such a good idea.
Yeah.
And that's when a water tentacle lashes out of the atrium and wraps its tentacle around Connor's neck.
Ah!
It's that like cartoony thing where you see like the water is running on the tentacle.
Mm-hmm.
You know, where like you seeing like all the different colors with it, but also in there you see some like quote unquote flushable wipes and maybe an apple core and maybe someone's retainer.
It's an expensive flush.
Yeah.
It's true. And Connor, I need you to take a powerful blow.
Okay, so I roll plus my conditions marked, which are 2.
Yep.
Okay, let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I got a 4.
Oh,
I guess plus 2 is 6.
nice.
did it.
Let's go, buddy.
job.
All right, remember, you still get the potential, but nothing bad happens to you. On a miss, you stand strong. Mark potential as normal and say how you weather the blow.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah. Connor is, like, on some shit right now. He's, like, taking action. He's ready. He's prepared. He sees the tentacle out of the corner of his eye come and grab him by the neck. And in his head, he says, oh, this is not how I'm going to die. And then he grabs a tentacle and rips it in half.
Nice.
Sick.
I love it.
And then he gets back on the horn and says, please be aware, there might be tentacles coming for you and your friends.
Connor, as you rip the water tentacle,
Is it made of water?
yes, it's made of water.
Oh, it's made of
Yeah,
water.
yeah, no, it's made of
Oh.
water.
Like Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah, you can still do it. It's still cool as hell.
Yeah,
Everything you're
yeah,
doing
yeah.
is fine. So it's like you rip it and it kind of like sprays everywhere like a hose, and 2 more smaller tentacles appear out of the aquatic tentacle.
Oh,
Hydra
shit.
mode.
It's a
And they just like and they start to just slap you in the face. And that's when you hear as something is trying to fit itself into Wordsmith's office. You can see the beak and you can see the weird sideways eyes of the aquatic kraken that's trying to push its goddamn face, which it cannot fit through the door, but is lashing its tentacles and chomping its nasty sewer beak at all 3 of you.
Sure.
I hate nasty sewer beak.
Hey, I think you guys are entering battle against a dangerous foe as a team.
Sure.
Woo! All right, we're going to add 2 to the team pool. I think we were at 3, so now we're up to 5.
Cool.
Hell yeah. And hey, Eric.
Yeah.
This is the first time this happened, but you just triggered my new move
Whoa.
called Capitan.
Capitan.
It's called Captain.
No, I think it's called Capitan. I think you're right.
Oh, Capitan. When you enter battle as a team, add an extra team to the pool and carry +1 forward if you are the leader.
You
Let's
are.
go.
That's me.
Oh, you're the leader. Hell yeah, dude.
That's you.
All right, cool. Well,
He's never been more of a leader than he is right now.
That was the most leader shit Connor has done.
Yeah.
all right, we're up to 6. The leader has influence over every teammate. That's 7. Everyone, I think, has the same purpose in the fight.
Yep.
Yeah. We're gonna defeat these water things and save the school.
Save the school better than the adults who think they run it possibly could.
And don't
Read
let
the book.
and
Boy,
don't
no.
let those ooze get taken. Don't let them get the ooze got.
Got it.
Don't get the ooze got.
Defend our classmates and then the school, I would say.
I like it. If any team does anyone mistrust the team or Connor?
No, I've never
Nah,
trusted Connor
bitch.
more than in this moment.
I think your team is not ill-prepared or off-balance because Connor kind of tanked his fight here.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I think you're all set. So yeah, y'all are up to, you were all up to 7.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Incredible. Okay, then the sewer kraken is trying to get into Wordsmith's office, and the ooze, I think some teeth float by, maybe possibly in the shape of a smile.
No.
What do you all do?
I would like to suggest a tag team move by Kraft and Rowan.
Tell me
Always.
about it, stud.
Let's freeze these pipes, baby.
Let's
Whoa!
do it.
Gravity powers plus weather powers. I don't think there's any better opportunity to freeze some pipes in a municipal building.
I love it.
So I think that Kraft starts like creating a zone in which it is quite cold.
Sure.
Like she would be preparing to create a snowstorm or an ice storm or a blizzard. And then also Rowan can slow down the molecules of the water, turning it from liquid water into ice.
Absolutely love it. Yeah, Rowan is going to go ahead and center herself, focus as much as she can, and then extend her reach with her hands kind of making like a swirling shape forward to exactly slow the momentum in those pipes, like the wave at a stadium, starting with the door frame where the tentacles starting to come in and then rippling through the pipes.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, I like that. You're going right through the pipes. I think both of you are...
Cool.
Thank you.
You know what I think both of you are doing? I think both of you are defending. I think you're defending the school because you're doing something that will stop the water in the school infrastructure.
Eric, do you think that the school believes in me?
I do, Kraft.
I would say yes because Wordsmith literally just gave you respect.
So never mind. I won't use this move then.
I think Wordsmith as the avatar of the school, the synecdoche of the school. Yeah, that's right. I got a 5 on my AP Lang.
I thought that was a place in Jersey or something.
Yeah, that's an upstate New York town. What are you talking
It's
about?
both. It's both. That currently the school believes in you. Yes.
Okay, so I won't use my move. I'll show them in which I can defend someone who doesn't believe in me.
Sorry, Kraft. If I just like look back at the last 10 issues, I'm looking at how you have been learning close-up magic and soldering to improve yourself and also rise through the ranks. Unfortunately, you've created a situation where people believe in you.
Dang.
Dang.
What a shame.
Well, Julia, I can help, though, because Rowan, before extending her powers, of course, takes a moment to center herself. I am going to here roll my dice plus conditions marked to see how many flares I have when charging my burn up.
Oh, let's go. How many flare? How bad do you feel?
Well, Eric, I have 4 out of 5 conditions, so pretty bad.
Oh, pretty bad, nice.
And I rolled a 7, meaning I got an 11. That means that I hold 3 burn, no more conditions, which is great, because then I'd be out of the fight. Meaning, Julia, that I can spend a burn to supercharge a teammate's efforts with my powers, giving them a +1 bonus to their roll, as if I had spent team from the pool.
Let's go.
Wow.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
Dang.
Okay, so I need both of you to defend, which is plus savior, and then we'll talk about it as goes.
That's actually the single condition I don't have marked right now, which is great. Great.
Okay. That is a 9.
I got a 3 minus 1 for it, too. So
Okay.
That's bad.
Oh, wait. Sorry, I rolled a 9, but then I get the +1 from Amanda, right? So that
Yes,
brings
you
it up
do.
to a 10.
Okay, great. So we got a 10 and we got a 3.
well, that's a 2, Eric, after I subtract my -1 to savior. That is, though, me leveling up. So Girl's moment of truth is slowly unlocking in the back of her brain.
Wow.
Same.
Let's go.
Hey, girl, same.
All right, let's see if you immediately use the moment of truth here. Okay, cool. Craft, so when you defend on a hit, you're going to keep the school safe by freezing the pipes.
Sick.
You can either add a team to the pool, take influence over someone you protect, or clear a condition.
I don't have any conditions right now.
Wow,
Brad.
must be nice.
Yeah. Can I take influence over someone I protect?
Sure.
Can that also be wordsmith again?
Yeah, you could take influence over wordsmith.
Oh, my
Cool.
God.
Hell yeah.
I'm one away from having my advancement from wordsmith.
Yeah. Wordsmith, I think while Wordsmith is working the big red phone and trying to give everyone directions to execute Plan Omega, he is comforted by the fact that the 3 of you, including Connor, he's going to include Connor in this,
We're a
that
team.
he's comforted by the fact that the 3 of you are doing stuff while he's taking care of this. Like, isn't it the ultimate adult thing to know that you can do the thing you're supposed to do while also not managing other people?
Hell yeah.
And that is comforting as hell. I think the little chibi Wordsmith in the corner is like, thanks for taking care of that. And he gives a big thumbs up and you get another respect.
Yay.
Hell yeah. Okay, tell me and describe what that looks like of you freezing. So you're trying to go through the Kraken into the pipes?
Yeah, because, I mean, Rowan has that sort of elemental sense. So I think it is easy enough for her to sense the individual, like, molecules in the pipes to freeze those.
Yeah.
But I also think that craft in general is lowering the temperature of, like, the facilities so that those pipes can freeze.
I love it. I think that you can definitely see the freeze go through the aquatic tentacle in a real remember in The Day After Tomorrow where like Jake Gyllenhaal gets chased by the cold?
Yes. Vibes.
It's exactly like we can see like the crack. We're seeing the comic book FX of like freezing this, going through the Kraken's water tentacle, and then we can see like going into the pipes, and then crack, where you hear the cracking of water freezing all over Wordsmith's office building.
Hell yeah.
Rowan, you very much failed it. Well, here's funny. When you roll mixed success on this, you expose yourself to danger or escalate the situation. And I think that sounds neat.
Every student in the entire school in their beds has gravity reversed on them, and they slam into the ceiling.
Oh, Brandon, thank you. What a great idea.
Oh, Captain, my captain.
Rowan, what exactly you're trying to do? You're trying to rearrange the molecules in here?
I'm trying to slow the momentum of the molecules in the pipes throughout the entire school so that they become solid water instead of liquid water. What might happen instead is my grasp on where those pipes are is not super strong, or maybe I overcorrect and accidentally put it to like 0 Kelvin so the pipes all explode.
Uh-oh.
Or maybe it resonates too hard through the pipes and then through the walls and flings people up out of their beds.
You know what? That's kind of what I was thinking, because when you squeeze too hard on trying to stop the water coming out from one place, you might, in fact, push it too hard coming out in another place. And over in the cafeteria, Ms. Jacobowitz is taking care of the milk cow with all of the different flavors.
Oh,
and she
no.
goes over to the slop sink with her bucket and be like, well, it's honest work, but someone has to do it. Me, farmer and lunch lady. And she opens up the tap, and that's when she gets blasted in the face by water spraying everywhere. It sprays all throughout the cafeteria where people are where the earliest students are starting to have breakfast. And in that little spray, little water squids start to coalesce and appear.
Oh, God.
And each of them, I think that they're small enough that they can only hold like one piece of like sewer trash inside of it. So like one has like a love note inside of it as it like jumps and aliens someone's face. One has a snub-nosed revolver in it that's running after a bunch of different students. Just like the cafeteria is filling up with these little mini water squids.
One has a gum wrapper in it.
One has a crocodile tooth in it, which is extra scary.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know about that.
No, you don't know
so-
about that, but that's happening. But that's also happening somewhere else.
Tough.
Cool. As all as we know, Kraft and Rowan, completely successful.
Well, we'll keep operating under that assumption.
Yeah.
Connor might take this opportunity because you know what happens when water freezes? You punch it and it explodes.
What a great idea!
Connor might go a 1-2 punch where it's like a duo and then he gets his solo and the solo punches the water ice and maybe the crack goes all the way through the pipes and explodes the bad guy.
What a great
That's
idea!
what I was hoping for, buddy. That was what I was hoping
I hope you do a big punch. Why don't you directly engage that threat?
I would love to directly engage that threat.
I wish there was just a move called Punch.
Punch!
That's directly engage a threat or punch.
Yeah.
Okay, I roll plus danger, which is +2, but I have -2, so this is because I'm afraid.
All right, let's do it.
So I have a straight roll.
And if you need some team, we can give you team.
I got a 6, but I have my +1 forward for my El Capitan move.
Wow!
Because I am the leader. So that makes it a mixed success.
Wow!
Yay.
Big success. All right, on a 7 to 9, pick one. Would you like to resist or avoid the blows from the sewer kraken? Would you like to take something from the sewer kraken? Would you like to create an opportunity for your allies? Or would you like to impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition?
I would like to take something from them, which is their ability to hold a form,
Oh.
Okay, I like that.
aka their life.
I like that. So you're going to punch through the ice tentacle is going to crack, and the sewer crack is not going to be able to hold its form for a little bit?
Yeah, more like sewer cracked in,
Nice.
because it's cracked.
It is going to trade blows, so I do like that, because as the sewer kraken loses its form, more of the water just kind of slooshes into the office, because it's no longer trying to be a giant kraken. It is just like a bunch of sewer water that's invading everything.
Yeah.
And it overtakes you and a bunch gets in your mouth, Connor. And
I'm dying, poison!
I would be angry if I got sewer water in my mouth.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
smells gnarly in here.
Exactly.
Not good.
I don't
teeth in
like
there.
it, and as soon as I get out of this, I'm gonna swallow ethyl alcohol.
Gross.
Just swish my mouth at it. Get some Everclear.
You get poisoned. There's a poison symbol that comes up over your
Poison
head.
condition.
Yeah, you lose 2 HP per second
No.
because you swallowed sewer water.
No.
But yeah, take the angry condition, please.
Yes.
Because you're annoyed that you just had to swallow poop water.
Yeah. I have checked it, and that brings me up to 3 conditions. Yeah.
Oh, we gotta start clearing
boy.
your conditions, guys.
Hell yeah. As the sewer kraken turns back into just sewer water and is flooding Wordsmith's office, Wordsmith takes a second from giving commands on the big red phone and says, "Barco!" And a rowboat like spawns in and goes for all of you to climb into.
Oh, thank God.
But this office is filling up with sewer water and is rising higher and higher and getting closer to the top of the ceiling. Also, the sewer water has engulfed the ooze, which is floating on top of Wordsmith's desk. What do you do?
I was about to say I wanted to grab the suitcase with the ooze in it before we leave.
Oh, that's right. Tell me more about the suitcase, Julia.
It's essentially a hard light containment unit. So it's science.
Oh, it's science.
It's science.
I do love science.
It's a science suitcase.
I like
Yeah.
that it's a science suitcase and it keeps poop water out of when you're carrying a
It
bag.
keeps everything out and keeps everything in.
That's like M&M's, right?
Yeah. And it doesn't melt in your hand. I got you.
And it's really sexy when you put heels on it.
Yeah. Hell yeah. All right, this is the water level is rising here, and Kraft, you get a text message from Glimmer It is just a photo, and it's blurry, and it's in one of the hallways of the dorm, and there is just like water. The hallway is totally filled with water, and there are students like floating around. Some of the students look like they're not able to swim, almost like it's a little blurry, so I don't know how well you can see it, but it might be something is keeping them from being able to swim out of this, like something's holding them down a little bit, but that's all that Glimmer shows you.
Kraft just texts back, do something. Which feels mean, but Glimmer can control water, so that would be helpful in this situation.
You get another photograph of Glimmer holding up her flippered hand, and that, I guess that is the middle finger, when all of your fingers are webbed together, huh?
It's the middle fin, yeah.
Yeah, middle fin.
Yep.
Hey, what do y'all do?
I mean, we gotta get out of here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Grabbing the ooze, removing ourselves from the situation as best we can.
Yeah, I think Rowan kind of looks at the face of her failure and just decides to, not even like remembering that the ooze is something important that we have to grab, just like turns tail to try to get out of here. And I would love for this to clear afraid because I am running from something difficult.
You're swimming from something difficult.
You're just going?
I'm finding my way out of here and ignoring the suitcase, so it's good that Kraft reached for it.
I like it. What does it look like when you swim? Like, do you just kind of like float through?
I think I am so panicked that I'm not even thinking about using my powers. So I am just like gasping for air, swimming in, again, essentially a full suit with jeans as the pants and heavy boots. So I am kind of clawing my way through the water.
Ew, literally, because it's really thick water full of shit. Yeah. Rowan, get in the boat! Rowan!
Wait, there's a boat? Rowan like whirls around, can't see anything, and just keeps pressing forward.
Cool. All right, Rowan, you're gone. Kraft, Connor, what do you do?
Is it ironic that Rowan wasn't Rowan in the boat?
Pretty good.
I think that's the first time I heard that.
Pretty good.
I hope it is. Connor turns to Kraft and says, "Let's get the fuck out of here. They want this thing. Let's just go."
Yeah.
And we're gonna start paddling.
Yeah.
Out the front door.
I want to like shrink the containment unit as small as it will get with the ooze inside. Just to make sure that it is less bulky and easier for us to move. And also check in with Wordsmith to be like, are you coming with us? What do we do?
I'm using the big red phone now. I'll be fine.
The room is flooding.
I understand that. I have to use it from here. Don't worry about me.
Okay.
Try to stop the flooding.
We're trying. I froze so many pipes.
It's great. You need to go into the basement of the school. That's where the boiler is, and that's where the water main shutdown is. Here's a map. Mappo!
Yep.
And we get like it's because he's panicked, it's just like a hand drawn, like it's on the back of a cocktail napkin.
It looks like a kindergartner did it.
Yeah.
Kindergartner treasure map.
And it's like, down here, go around there. Yeah, it's in the basement of the school. It is near where you guys take shop class, where Mr. Fridge and Mr. Sizzle's classes.
Cool.
Oh. I do not know where that is offhand. And Connor starts rowing towards it.
Kraft goes, I got a map. It's bad, but we can figure it out.
I think Rowan is trying to find her way to just open ground. Based on where Wordsmith's office is, I assume Rowan would just kind of run for the closest like fire exit or door to like the outside, like outside the school building.
Yeah, no, you can just go out the front. Because in my head, Wordsmith's office was detached so that he could like sleep there if he ever needed to. It was like always in kind of like the courtyard, which was near the cafeteria because we saw Miriam kind of run in and out of there with her newfangled plastic container once upon a time. So I always thought that like his office was just like its own building in the courtyard. So you can just go to the front.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think she's going to like stumble her way through, the ankle or knee deep water and kind of take a moment, regrouping, panting outside the fountain.
Not so strong, are you, without your school, huh? You're just a bunch of stupid, inconsequential, inconsiderate, rude, ribbled, I know that word, teenage assholes. And out in the courtyard, the water has already started to get out. So, like, now this whole courtyard is flooded. But standing, splashing in almost what look like robotic platform shoes. But they're all rusted over. Obstructor Constructor is relishing seeing one of these stupid water jet students soaked in, well, poop water. Don't worry, the artist has been drawing it as blue the entire time because it would just look bad if it was brown the whole time. But
Yeah.
I think Obstructor Constructor is relishing the poop that you're in. Not so, you're just a bunch of kids when you're not students here.
Rowan I'm picturing her kind of like on one knee, like catching her breath. And I think she just closes her eyes as she's listening to Obstructor Constructor's unforgettable voice. Looks up. And without any change of expression, just like thrusts a hand forward to dissolve his body into its constituent molecules.
Holy shit.
Jesus Christ, Rowan.
I'm going to fully release the hold of gravity on any of the molecules that compose his body, so he is vaporized.
Jeez.
Hell fucking yeah, dude.
Rowan's gonna do a murder.
Jeez.
Okay, I mean, here's what happens when you're a Nova and you're fighting a sea-level villain. This is just what happens.
Damn.
You are engaging a threat, and that is probably what happens if you sure done do it. So let's see how it goes. Please roll plus danger and let's see what happens. My God.
I have +2 to danger right now, and the condition I cleared by fleeing is afraid, which would have given me -2 to this. So
Hell
instead I
yeah.
have plus true.
God damn. Okay.
We love to
And
see
he's
it.
in the shit now, isn't he? Get it? Get it? Get it?
That is a 5 + 2 for a 7.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
That's a hit. That's a hit.
Ooh.
Okay. So on a hit, you trade blows, quote unquote, but you get to pick one. You can resist or avoid their blows. You can take something from them. You can create an opportunity for your allies, or you can impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition. I have a suggestion for you.
Please.
What condition do you not have right now?
Right now I don't have insecure or afraid, and if you would allow me, I'm trying to hurt him just to hurt him, so my intention is to, after this, also clear angry. But currently I have angry, guilty, and hopeless.
Yes, this is all great. Here's my suggestion for you. And I want you to, if you'll take this, I would love for you to narrate this. I think you should take the insecure condition as the way that you're going to have blows traded back to you. And I think you should impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition.
I'm with you,
Because
yeah.
I think Rowan knows that if Obstructor Constructor is here and a Sewer Kraken is here, then Fatberg is watching somewhere. And I would love if you to tell me what it looks like when you obliterate Obstructor Constructor and then show Fatberg what you're made of.
I completely agree. That's a wonderful idea. I think the scariest part of this is the stillness, because all Rowan does is extend a hand, fist closed, and then her knuckles so white that even though she's pale, you can see that the knuckles have got no stretch left to give. Just opens her hand, and like her fingers are creating some kind of cosmic wind, it just blows Obstructor Constructor into a cloud of pixels
Yeah.
that short out just a little bit, and you hear kind of a South Carolina, Texas laugh on the wind as those pixels dissolve.
Just blowing his body into dust, and then all of the janky, rusty parts in his body, and they just go clang, 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 and fall on the ground.
Yeah, whatever he was wearing, or all those bits just kind of fall, but the man is no more.
No. And if Fatberg was watching, what does Rowan do?
I think Rowan's eyes widen slightly, but her expression does not change until she says in Fordylin's voice, "See what happens when you push me?"
Horrifying.
Then she stands up, dusts off her knees, and marches into the school to find her team.
Swims into the school.
She's like, gross, gross, gross.
Gross. Splash, 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 gross, splash.
I love these boots.
Hey, this is not a jump scare. It's Julia for Halloween. Surprise! Happy Halloween! Thank you and welcome to our newest patron, Sidoni. Thank you so much. We hope you're enjoying your patron-only benefits, the wholesome Discord, bi-weekly party planning, merch discounts, and ad-free episodes. And you too can join us today at patreon.com/jointhepartypod. And hey, here at Multitude, our podcast collective, we are chock full of great podcasts for you to enjoy, including one of my favorite new shows at Multitude, Simple and Clean. Simple and Clean is a show where hosts Misha Stanton and Mayana Barron and friends talk about Kingdom Hearts, a little video game franchise about really big feelings. I am a big Kingdom Hearts fan, or I would say. And this show has really revitalized my love for Kingdom Hearts. And even if you've never played a Kingdom Hearts game, even if you've never even heard of Kingdom Hearts before this, it is still a fantastic show. They discuss the plot, characters, world building, music, fashion, fan base, and societal impact of a thing that, by all means, probably shouldn't even exist. And even if, like I said, you've never heard of Kingdom Hearts, that is okay. They are here to break it down for you, explain why they love it, and hopefully convince you that this weird little story deserves a place in your heart. Each week they attempt to unravel how this deceptively expansive game series has touched an entire generation of deeply earnest weirdos, myself included, and along the way realize that what they're talking about might not just be a video game, but a whole lot more. You can get new episodes from them every Sunday wherever you listen to podcasts. Simple and Clean. We are sponsored this week by United by Blue. United by Blue is on a mission to clean up the world, and each purchase from them makes a difference. For every product sold, United by Blue removes 1 pound of trash from our world's oceans and waterways. And their products are really, really cool. I am super into the fact that they are all about using low waste materials, cleaner manufacturing, and moving on beyond single use. From picking up the plastic bottles that litter their shorelines to cleaning up their own packaging and supply chains, they are on a mission to rid themselves of single-use plastics. If you're the kind of person who loves camping or being on the go, I really love a lot of their bags and their socks. It feels like I am ready to go on an adventure every time I put on my United by Blue backpack. And I really like their Reunited by Blue, which is basically you can buy and sell pre-loved United by Blue gear. And it's a trusted place to give your United by Blue items a second life and shop quality pieces from other people in the community. So check it out. United by Blue are creators of sustainable apparel and outdoor gear. Use code JOINTHEPARTY, all one word, for 20% off at unitedbyblue.com. Again, that's use code JOINTHEPARTY, all one word, for 20% off at unitedbyblue.com. So he's just gone now, huh?
Yeah, Julia, take him off the NPC list.
I'm not going to take him off, but damn.
Change the IMDb to like 2025 to 2025.
God damn. Okay.
More like obstructor, unconstructed.
Exactly.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Craft, Connor, you are in the boat. You can sail out of the...
Sail.
You can sail yourself... Paddle your way out of Wordsmith's office. You are now out into the courtyard. There's water that is still leaking kind of everywhere, and the courtyard is filling up. There's like a bunch of rusty metal just like in the middle of the courtyard, but other than that,
it does not even faze us. We're like, all right.
Yeah, it's whatever. Fine. You want to get down there?
Yeah. Can we go through the garage door that I remember was near the shop class?
Yeah, you can go around. If you go around the school, which is where Vesper pulled out of shop class because it's next to, there's like a mechanics bay, remember, next to shop class. If you go around the school, you can get to the bottom of the basement easier.
Cool.
Seeing the distance and knowing that the shortest path between any 2 points is a straight line, Connor grabs Kraft and says, "Get on my back."
Kraft does a little piggyback style and then holds the suitcase with the ooze in front. So it's like suitcase, Connor, Kraft.
And I'm going to use Unstoppable, which
Incredible.
lets me smash my way through scenery to get to or away from something.
Let's go, bro.
And I roll plus danger.
I love that. So what happened? Can you remind me the consequences of everything?
On a hit, the world breaks before you, and you get what you want. On a 7 to 9, I choose one, and I'll talk about that if I get it. And on a miss, I smash through but leave devastation in my wake, or wind up somewhere else.
Let me set the scene for you, because I think that as you mount up ready to run, you see that there is some mixed in with the dirt of the courtyard outside. The sewer water is starting to pull back into form, and the sewer kraken roars back into life and is standing in front of you.
What? I took away its ability to hold a form.
The entire time from one move, my man.
It regenerated.
It did regenerate. How? So that means, but that is able so that you can run underground instead of it being in a boat.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair.
So that's how you run in the boat, and that's where you're going to do the move, and you can run through the sewer kraken if you want to.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Let's break it up.
Yeah. The kraken has crocodile teeth, I decided.
I
God
hate
damn it.
that. It has both a beak, but the beak is lined with crocodile teeth.
Julia, absolutely. That's 100% what I was saying.
I went to the aquarium for my birthday. Fish have fucked up teeth.
Well, I got a 3 + 2 for a 5. Wah, wah, wah.
We can't raise that up to a 7 with team, right?
No, you can't.
I'm sorry, Rowan's not
But
there.
it's not. I still get there. It's fine. On a miss, I smash through, but I leave devastation in my wake or wind up somewhere else. GM's choice.
No, don't tell the second part.
I didn't want to, but then I felt like that would be cheating.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, that sounds great. No, you can go where you want to go. I love it. That sounds
Yeah.
great. Describe
Yeah.
to me what it looks like running through the sewer kraken.
Disgusting. Mostly.
Okay, nice. 6.
Connor closes his eyes and his mouth and his ears because he doesn't want to get pink eye or whatever.
Kraft has that thing when you're in a haunted house and you're not handling it very well, where she just buries her face into Connor's back.
Real.
So she doesn't have to look or be exposed to what's about to happen.
But mainly it's like he's going so fast and so hard that like there's like an air pocket sort of in front of him and everything is sort of like breaking. When people draw, like there's a little like
Like a mantis shrimp.
yeah, like a
Like a mantis shrimp.
I went to the aquarium for my birthday.
No, I love it. I love you blowing a hole through it, because I think that if you charge up enough, like you're so focused on just running through this thing, and you're like, I'm going to go through it, and then I'm going to end up on that side of the school. You know what I mean?
Right.
But Connor, as you run through, you are running through a massive part of the school to kind of get to the part where the school naturally like goes down. Like it's built into like this, because when the school was built, it was kind of built into this island that was there that got raised. So there's like a part that's like down, which is why you can just drive out. Mm-hmm. So you're just running forward. And I think that we see from the side, we see a dissection of the building where Connor's running through. And Connor, you have just ran through the entire math and science wing.
yeah, fuck math and science.
You just ran through the steam wing, and man, you just also you probably hit the gas line that the chemistry students use, because as you run through, the gas line goes behind you in a plume of green flame. And then all of these classrooms just start to collapse around you.
Kraft directly into Connor's back goes, "It sounded bad. It sounded really bad."
Crash.
It's fine. There's water everywhere.
Crash. There's like chemicals from the chemistry classes are just like coming together. Crack. And just like an entire, like a 3 stories behind you just kind of like crunches down.
Jesus.
But you do make it. You run right into the mechanics wing of shop class. Unfortunately, following behind you, which I think if you want to turn around and look and survey the destruction of what you've done, the sewer kraken is following behind you with just a Connor-sized hole kind of in its midsection. And it steps through the flames.
And it puts them out.
With the sewage water.
With the sewage
water.
water. And then the sewer kraken lights on fire from the methane gas flames.
Fuck.
And that looks sick.
It's bad though.
It is bad. It does look sick. You are right down there. The kraken kind of takes a moment of self-awareness and looks at itself and is like, all right, okay. And it throws its tentacles in all directions. 8 tentacles in all directions. Julia, do krakens have, how many tentacles do krakens have?
I have to
40.
assume 8, but it's also fictional, so it can be as
60.
many as you
Hell
want.
yeah. 11 tentacles in all directions. And then the building just starts to light up with green flame.
There are nowhere near enough 11 tentacle creatures on God's green earth.
I know.
Because, life likes symmetry, and that does not have symmetry.
No.
Actually, the bonus one it's like a baker's dozen. It's like it's a 10 tentacled creature with a bonus.
Ew.
True. Hey, Kraft, everything's on green fire. What do you do?
Try to remember whether methane gets extinguished with water.
No.
No?
No.
Be great if Rowan was here to do that oxygen thing. Can't do that. How much water is on the ground currently?
Now, at this point, there is just kind of slooshing everywhere. And it's distributed throughout the entire school, but almost every single bathroom in the school is kind of spilling out.
We are going to need Fatberg after this because there's no way classes can be held in this building.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what Kraft wants to do. I think Kraft's just going to try to freeze things again. Because maybe that'll help.
You can try to freeze some stuff. If you want to try to freeze some stuff, you can do that.
Yeah, that
Love
sounds like
that.
a thing we could do.
I think you can just do it. If you're trying to mitigate some stuff, you're trying to keep some stuff back, you're trying to hold the Kraken in.
Yeah, I'm trying to basically slow this thing down.
If you can hold it, you can definitely just do that. You try to slow this thing down. The green flames is just now extending in more directions and is eating up more and more of the school. That's when you hear, "Oh, I haven't had this much of a housewarming
this motherfucker.
when I bought my house, which was $300 when I was a young child. Oh!" Climbing up through the green flames, you see red and orange flames with a smile inside of it as Mr. Sizzle is trying to cover the sewer kraken by himself. "Hey, don't worry, I'll take care of it. No one's put me to work like this since I was torn through the Catskills in the 50s.
Okay, can I put you somewhere else if you're doing that?
Oh,
With this?
someone's putting me somewhere else and this is the story of my life. Oh, okay.
All right.
They don't want me here, they don't want me there. I don't want to be a part of a club that I'm in. Oh, okay."
Julia, can I pitch you an idea?
Yeah, I had another thought, but go on.
You know what kind of storm might smother some stuff? A sandstorm.
I don't know if I can create sand. Because a sandstorm is just a windstorm in a sandy facility, right?
Not when you do it.
I appreciate the belief in me. I'm gonna make. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a fucking tornado and try to suck this thing up off the ground so that it doesn't have the ability to become larger or to hurt as many people, and maybe the flames, go out from big wind.
Let's go.
Kraft is gonna make a tornado and send them somewhere else.
send them
Jesus
somewhere else.
Christ.
Okay. I mean, if you
Maybe
want
into
to.
the middle of the lake.
Sure.
And deal with two problems.
Sure. All right, if that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
I think you're defending again. I think you're defending the school.
Cool. That's Savior, yeah?
Yorp.
Yes. Come on, baby. That is a 8 plus 1 for a 9.
Hey.
Oh, I could give you a team to bump up to a 10.
Let's do it, baby.
Yeah. How you
How
being
does Connor help?
Let's see. Connor
Just like words of affirmation.
I know, that's what I was thinking.
Why don't you give me a suggestion of where to put the sewer kraken and Mr. Sizzle?
Oh, that's good, yeah. Maybe Connor sort of because this is the first time that Kraft is doing a tornado, at least of this strength, he's sort of helping guide traffic in that way and sort of left, right, up, down, that kind of thing.
Yeah, Connor pulls out 2 of those light up sticks that the guys who do air traffic control do.
Exactly. And try to guide them to the lake.
Oh yeah, you want to throw them? You would just want to throw the sewer kraken somewhere else?
Right into the lake. No, maybe not the lake.
Maybe not the lake?
Because
Water.
it's a water kraken.
If you want to, tell me whatever you want to do.
Maybe in the forest?
Oh yeah, maybe what's her face could burn it up.
What about the gym? The auxiliary
Oh yeah,
gym?
you could try to put it in the auxiliary gym. What a good idea.
Sure. My other thought was what if I send it to the wizard's tower and make the fucking ad magistrator deal with it?
Not a bad idea.
What do you think? Ad magistrator or auxiliary gym?
I think auxiliary gym because it's an isolated structure.
Cool. Auxiliary gym, please.
I love it.
So is the wizard tower, but this one does not have a weird Magus Raider in it.
Fair.
Wow, I guess this is the only way you could send me to the gym forcibly by tornado. Oh! Mr. Sizzle, trying to engulf the sewer Kraken, is flown up in a giant tornado together, and it just crashes down on the auxiliary gym, and badminton equipment goes everywhere.
Oh, no.
Nuts.
So many shuttlecocks are going to have to get repaired.
Wow.
Rowan, tell me what you're doing. Where are you at?
Rowan is walking confidently into the lobby and going to, I think, try to locate her teammates. She is like, does anyone have a phone right now? And then like pats her own pockets, see if she has a phone, and opens up Find My Friends to see where Kraft and Connor are right now.
For sure. Yeah, they're on the other side of the school down in the garage, oh, right. You don't know this. They're in shop class.
Oh, that's convenient. And so Rowan's going to like run for the nearest stairwell to try to meet them down there.
True. Rowan, as you run down the nearest stairwell, you hear lots and lots and lots of screams and blasting and magic words and more screams coming from the cafeteria.
Okay, I assume someone has that under control. And then she's very torn, like looks to the left down the landing, looks to the right toward the cafeteria and goes,
Moo.
oh no.
God, not the three-titted cow.
Rowan runs into the cafeteria.
Not the fancy milk cow.
Mr. Kobowitz is standing over a giant cauldron and has multiple books flying around her with pink energy radiating around them as she is zapping tiny little water squids with witchy power. They're coming from runes. Have you heard of runes?
Mrs. J, I didn't know you rolled like that. Do you need support?
I've always rolled like this ever since I found the cracked rose amulet.
Need anything?
Getting a lot of backstory on her.
Yeah, right.
The thing you need to know is that the people who work at your school have rich inner lives.
You're right, I didn't know that.
Of course I need help. I only have so many runes.
Okay, cool. Rowan doesn't have any burn left, so I think she is just going to try the usual. I think one of the first things that kids with gravity powers do is start like catching things from the air. Like when a tree drops an acorn, you'll like catch it and suspend it in midair, right? Or try to like redirect it. So I think she just starts to snatch squids out of their water tentacles and fling them against a wall.
She just condense them into little ice cubes.
True.
Ms. Sorceress Jacobowitz says, "Why are you being cute? We have to deal with this faster. Stop being cute." And she's shifting your labels, shifting your mundane down and your freak up.
Yeah.
We can do that. That gives me a -2 mundane plus 2 freak.
Hell yeah.
Not going to resist.
This is an emergency situation. I thought you students were supposed to be prepared.
Okay. And then Rowan is going to try again, not this time to overextend herself, but simply to freeze all the water in front of her, including the water-filled molecules that are inside the actual squids.
When you mean freeze, you mean like holds gravity. You mean like holds?
I mean slow the molecules down so they do not move whatsoever by increasing gravity on them. Yeah.
I love science. I totally understand it. And I got a 5 on whatever AP test you think I took.
That was chemistry, maybe? I don't know.
Famously, I don't think you did.
Physics?
Amanda, you don't know my AP scores. Shut up.
I think you said that your AP teacher only taught half the curriculum, and so you got a 2.
That was physics. I obviously took all the other ones, and I got a 5 on
Oh,
them.
I see. My bad.
You can say whatever you want on a podcast.
That's true.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm 6'4".
Yeah, my Robinhood account is doing really well.
Yeah. So I want to condense gravity on these molecules so quickly that they freeze.
Cool. Okay, I think you're defending the school.
Cool. I now, though, have Insecure, which is -2 to defend someone. So let's see. What do we do?
It's going to be okay.
Well, my savior's -1. It's okay. Nope. Got a 5. -1, -2. So gonna mark more potential.
Oh, boy. Poor Rowan.
It's cracking under pressure here.
Yeah.
True. How many conditions do you have?
Right now, I have 3 conditions.
You have 3 conditions. Interesting.
All right. So unfortunately, that is a miss.
Rowan's so powerful, but such a bad roller.
What conditions do you have left?
The 2 that are left are afraid and angry.
Cool. You have a preference?
I feel like it's a trick question. No.
It's not.
The one that I think makes more sense in character is angry. I think Rowan's pissed that she can't do this. She just killed a man and said she can't defend a lunch lady. Like, come on.
I think that's fair. I also think you're angry because you need other people to help you. You're being too cute messing around with the little minions, and now you're trying to do a big AoE move, and it's not working, and it's taking a little bit longer to happen. And that's when the cafeteria doors fling open, and you just hear, and then all of the little water squids, just kind of like bloof into the ground, and standing in the center of the room, back to back, Rick Powers and Glimmer.
Ew, the worst power couple ever.
Nice of you guys to show up.
Rick says, "Nice for us to show up. You definitely don't know what English classes look like. Hey, by the way, we don't have any books anymore."
No books at all.
Okay, I speak 3 languages. Please kill these squids.
Girl, Glimmer says, "What do you mean? We got them." And you look around, and they're all just like all of the little water squids are just like puddles on the ground.
The other ones in the pipes with the rest of the school.
Yeah,
Let's do everything myself around here.
Oh, Glimmer takes a step towards you, and you're just like face to face. Like, hey, I know this is a tense situation, and I understand you're performing your feelings, but you gotta take it the fuck down. We know we're here.
Who else needs support right now?
Everywhere. I'm going. And Glimmer just runs out, throws open the other like cafeteria doors on the other side, and just like jumps into some sewer water that is just like filling up an entire
Her native habitat.
Right.
That's a good. Hey, Connor, great burn.
Thanks.
You're not there for it, but
It's a good burn.
I think she feels it on a psychic level.
No, she does.
I don't have the flares for that burn though.
So, Rick, do I have to fight you, or are you going to be on the same side as me?
What side? What are you talking about?
The one defending the school and other students. What do you mean? What do I mean?
Why would I not like defending the school and other students? It's the place where I'm number 1 on a ranking.
Because you're fucking sketchy.
off.
You're fucking sketchy.
You're fucking sketchy. If we could just do like a quick T-chart of which is also we don't have any more of those. Those are all gone.
Rowan walks away, starts leaving the room.
Rick follows you and be like, hey, if we're doing a conversation on who's sketchy, I'm the one who's maintaining our grades and everyone knows it's still doing well. You're the one following all the way down and acting like a total psycho. What is going on with you?
Rowan is going to whirl around, grab Rick by the front of his shirt. Eric, what kind of fucking normal-ass white man shirt is he wearing?
Oh, you know he's wearing a Henley, right?
Fuck.
You know he's wearing a Henley, which is heather gray.
She grabs him by those 3 buttons. What the fuck is your problem, Powers? And I'm gonna, please, pierce the mask.
Oh, sure, yeah. Imagine while you're piercing the mask, Rick Powers is just talking.
Great. I rolled a 10 minus 3, so I did get a 7.
Okay. That's not nothing.
Good. Ask one question. See, this is how rolls are supposed to go in masks. Isn't it?
Right?
It isn't just like, hey, I rolled a 14. Is that good?
Yeah. Or a 2, my previous rolls.
I'm looking at Julia right now.
Okay.
Whatever, man. I have less power-ups than all of them.
I failed twice this episode.
I know. I'm saying this is how rolls are supposed to go, and I'm just happy for Brandon, so I'm not looking at it.
Fam, any thoughts? I'm thinking, how can I gain influence over you?
Sure.
Yeah.
I like
think
that.
That makes sense.
I think what Rowan says in reality is, what do I have to do for you to fucking respect me?
Who says I didn't respect you? I respected you when you were on my heels and we were like cool school rivals.
To listen to me. My ranking is suffering because I'm doing actual fucking superheroing out there.
Okay, but shouldn't the rankings actually process that if anyone knows whether you're doing any of that stuff?
Has it ever occurred to you that maybe this system is flawed and the adults that made it don't in fact think about what is actually best for us as students, but maybe some combination of their biases and dreams and experiences and, like, I don't know, sex in some way?
That's easy to say as someone falling on the rankings.
Okay? What do you have to do to see me as a person who matters outside of the fucking rankings? How do I gain influence over him?
You can gain influence over Rick. This is a great fucking question.
I don't know why Rowan is saying F so many times today, but here we are.
I'm into it.
Because you're in a high-stakes situation.
Yeah.
Just imagine she said F the entire time instead of fuck.
F.
The answer, really? You can gain influence over Rick by being helpful to him. He's like, hey, if you spent more time actually saving the school instead of complaining about everything, then maybe we'd get more done, and maybe I know what I'm talking about.
Cool. I just dissolved Obstructor Constructor in the courtyard.
even with
You just
him,
admitted you did a murder to him.
even with you grabbing him by the shirt and you being so scary, he's just like, oh, really? That's sick. That's sick. What'd you do?
Rowan lets him go, straightens out his shirt onto his little shoulders, make sure the hem is on the tip of the shoulder, gives him a little pat, and says, all right, what next? Stop the sewage from coming into the school? Great idea. Follow me.
All right, let's go.
And she brings him down toward the shop.
Incredible. Okay. I think everyone here, you guys are going to converge downstairs. I mean, you guys meet in the kind of the basement hallway with Kraft and Connor coming from shop class and Rowan and Rick Powers coming down the stairs.
Rowan! We're so glad to see... What the fuck?
Oh, you're not glad to see me? Rick Powers?
Powers is going to help.
We're all friends. Why do you act like you don't like me?
We're all friends is an insane statement to say.
What do you mean?
He's going to help. I took care of Obstructor Constructor and the little squidlets that were bothering Mr. Kobowitz.
Thank you. Look, I'm not going to look a Powers horse in the mouth, so let's just go ahead and get this done.
Why do you guys not like me? I like all of you.
Do you?
This is the first time you've ever said that.
That's wild because you've never expressed that before.
What do you mean? I'm trying to be friends with you guys all the time.
We're literally rivals.
We can't have this conversation right now.
Rick turns to Connor, latching onto to him continuing the conversation. Yeah, rivals are friends. That's what rivals are.
It says on the board outside of the office, rival teams.
It acts like you act like
the
you've
weirdos
never watched
and us.
or watched an anime before, which is crazy.
What is anime?
We have to go.
Yes, anime. They iron sharpens iron.
Kraft opens the door to the basement. Kraft said, absolutely not. Kraft is not doing this right now. We can have this conversation when the school is not flooded.
Rowan is walking forward with Kraft.
Kraft is like dragging Connor in by his back of his shirt.
Yeah. Kraft has Connor's shirt by one hand, the suitcase with the ooze in the other, and is dragging everyone downstairs.
So, Rick, this is the supervillain that we captured and imprisoned. He has our classmates inside his weird body.
Oh.
You might remember you were stuck inside him at one point.
Remember when I rescued you?
You guys, all three of you said things at me at the same time. Which should I focus on?
Me.
Thank you for rescuing me. I didn't know I had to say that.
Thank you.
I thought you understood that from, like, our mutual respect.
Now you can focus on the rest of them.
Okay, great. Our classmates are inside?
The ooze, yeah.
Yeah, give it to me. Give it to me.
No, we don't know for certain that they are. It tried to show us like Hedgehogio's skull, but I don't know that was actually Hedgehogio's skull.
I don't
Okay,
think
put it down. I can look at it. Put it down.
Can we focus on the flooding first, and then we can deal with the ooze?
I mean, we can do both. You guys do this. I can do this. Come on.
Okay, Connor's going to go over and try to look around and see where the water inlet is.
Yeah.
Well, y'all
There's a
deal
bunch
with this.
in the boiler room. There's just like a bunch of mechanical shit down here. Like the boiler is down here and the electrical stuff is down here. And there's a bunch of different other machines that you're not really sure how it works. Is it because you're teenagers or is it scare? Is it weird science stuff? Who can say really?
I think Kraft specifically would know what this looks
Oh,
like.
then assess the situation. What a great idea.
Yeah, of course. Great.
Cool. Before you do that, Rick Powers is like, give it to me. Give it to me. I can deal. Come on, give it to me.
Rick, I need you to take 2 seconds.
If I'm right here, we can do both at the same time.
I don't want to deal with that right now. I want to deal with one thing at a time. Please respect that as my friend.
Fine.
Great. That is a 6 plus 2, which is 8 plus 2 superior. That's a 10.
Great.
Yeah, baby.
Okay, you get to ask 2. Remember, you get to act on the answers. I'm going to add another question down here that's like, what down here in the boiler room is out of the ordinary?
Great. I like that one.
That is in regards to, like, not the present situation, but in terms of just kind of
In general. What about this school's weird boiler room is
Yes.
weird?
That
Got
is
it.
an extra question if you would like to use that one.
First one is going to be, how can we best end this quickly?
Great.
Where's the machine that shuts all this shit off?
You see that there's like a ton of water pipes that are all going towards this one machine with a bunch of different lights on it. They're all flashing red. It seems to be a water filtration machine that also controls kind of the water flow, because when you're on an island, this is a conversation for people who have well water. I don't know, whatever.
Okay.
But like all the water seems to be going through one machine that is freaking out and pumping water fast and furious, and it's overclocked. If you can stop it in some sort of way, that's the thing you can do to mess with it.
Cool. I know a lot about machines and science. Craft would like to do that. Would you like to use her abilities in machines and science to
but first, here's the thing. You're still assessing the situation. That sounds great. You got to ask the second question.
Okay, the second question is, what in this basement's fucking weird?
What else in this basement is weird?
Besides Connor.
I mean, I know you have an answer because you added this as a question.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't know what you're... I don't know.
Don't look coquettishly at us.
Oh, you know what's down here? Definitely.
No.
There's a door that seems to be from, like, a medieval castle.
What?
You know what I mean? Like a big wooden door with, like, a big knocker on it.
It's just so not my problem right now.
And it has a giant skull. It has a giant lock on it that has a skull on the lock. And there seems to be some weird red light coming out from behind it.
That is just so not my problem right now.
No, I know. Yeah, for sure.
Great. I'm going to use science to shut this machine down.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
I feel like I can just do that. I feels like the outcome is not uncertain to me, but you can tell me as GM whether or not that's true.
Science and math are what Connor calls his two fists.
It's pretty good, Raymond.
His third fist is named Alice.
His third fist?
Yeah, when he's doing his weird shapeshifty thing, he makes a third fist.
Oh.
You know, when he becomes goo himself.
I am goo.
We're all goo in the middle. When you
That's
think about
true.
I am
It's true.
goo.
Okay, yeah, I think you can just mess with it.
Cool.
For sure.
Craft goes over.
Craft, you can do it. Basically, like the water turned backwards, and it's instead of taking sewer water out, it turned it backwards, and now it's overriding the filtration system. And you gotta throw some switches and doing all that stuff.
I reverse the flow.
Great. As you're doing that, Craft, it takes a little while. You got to turn all the things around. Rick Powers is like, okay, now can I have the suitcase?
No, bro. You need to take 2 seconds to just chill the fuck out while I deal with this. It's okay.
This is not being friend. Let me help.
Rick, I say this from a place of love and respect for you. You do not need to be the center of tension all the time.
It is not the center. I'm literally doing the thing you want that you've introduced it. It's not about being the center of attention.
Hey, Power, shut up. Craft, can I talk to you for a second?
What's up?
Hey, you shut up.
His powers sort of like magically adapt to what they need to do. Maybe he's right.
But he's not fucking invulnerable. He's got by this ooze before.
That's true.
So I want and I'm saying this loud enough that Powers, you can hear me too.
Yeah.
I want all our attention on this when it is a thing that we deal with. But I'm currently doing this machine thing, so give me 2 minutes.
Powers, how did you get got by the ooze before?
I was at the library, and I was trying to save some people, and they snuck up behind me, and a bunch of machines snuck up behind me and got me, and then threw me in the ooze.
Okay. And you couldn't get out even with your powers adapting to the ooze?
No, the ooze is... This thing's... You guys don't... This is like Fatberg's number 2. Like, this is powerful, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I know.
And we caught him.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
job.
so
But, like, I think our friends are inside of it, and you just let me touch it, I'd be able to figure it out.
I would like to comfort, support, or talk someone down.
Great.
With my conflict resolution skill.
Great.
What a great idea.
Thank you.
That sounds awesome.
All right, please use plus freak,
Plus freak.
because you're talking them down.
He's
Yeah.
a freak.
And that is a +3.
And slowly...
That is a 9 plus 3 for a 12.
Fuck yeah, dog.
Nice.
That's as good as it gets, baby.
This man is going to be the most calm he's ever been in his life.
Connor walks over to Rick and says, okay, Rick, I hear what you're saying, the rivals and the iron, sharpening iron, or whatever the fuck. Was it smelting iron? Whatever, whatever we said. I think you're right. I apologize for all the nasty things I said behind your back.
Well,
The one that I don't think he knew about.
Oh shit. But here's the thing. I think you might be able to do what you're saying, but right now we don't have the backup in order to make sure that it goes perfectly. I don't think we need to take this specific risk right now, but we will take it when maybe we have Wordsmith around again and everything is calm again. Does that make sense?
you're right. That's a good point. I guess I'm the backup to protect all of you from this. and like his left arm kind of swings over his head for a second, and then you hear a crack, 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 crack as like it turns into lightning really quickly, and a water tentacle has been reaching out from the water treatment, has been trying and been going towards the suitcase, and he just shorts it out.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't even see that. I didn't even hear it coming.
Okay, well, you guys could be nicer about it.
You're right. I know.
All right, fine.
I'm
as long as we end up being, as long as we're all nice to Rick Powers will do what you want. That's fine.
Clearly. Bros?
Bros.
All right.
Rowan raises her eyebrows and looks at Kraft.
Big hug around Connor.
Oh, I was just going to do like a Roman handshake, but that's... okay.
He has grill arms.
God. Okay.
And his legs grow so that he's 1 inch taller than you.
So rude.
Cool. Kraft, you are finishing...
Reverse hacking.
You're finishing reverse hacking the water thing.
Is reverse hacking just keeping yourself out of the machine?
It's reversing whatever was done with the machine, or it's like, I don't know. I just think it's really funny to keep saying reverse hacking.
If someone has hacked a machine and then you hack in to get them out, is that reverse hacking or is that double hacking?
Yeah, that's
no one
reverse
knows.
hacking.
Okay.
Yeah, Kraft, I think you've spent enough time messing with this thing, and now all you have to do is throw the big lever to turn the water back around.
Cool. I throw the big lever.
Do you look like really cool and big when you do it?
Yeah, I do the monologue that Frankenstein does before he animates the creature, but quietly to myself.
All 10 lights on the water treatment machine turn green, and the water flows back. We are seeing all around the school water like literally reversing itself back into sinks and toilets and sprinklers outside. The students kind of flop down onto the ground like fish, gasping for breath all throughout the school. And inside of the boiler room, there is a slop sink down there, and some clean water starts to flow out of it, and you see a little note in a bottle pop out of the sink.
Okay. Kraft goes over and opens it up.
Is this how we're texting now? Did I miss that?
What does it say? What does it say? Is it a treasure map?
It says, students misplaced by the unfortunate events at Water's Edge Academy by order of the Jupiter School District have an emergency waiver to go to other schools for the second semester.
Oh, no.
Signed, Superintendent Fat Bergowitz.
Kraft goes, oh, more trash, and then just throws it into the garbage can.
Nice.
Nice. Wordsmith comes on the PA system and says,
all students, please report to the front of the school in the atrium immediately for us to debrief what just happened to the school now.
and the now kind of like comes out of every single PA system.
All right, let's go. I don't want to... He sounds mad.
At the front of you all meet at the PJ Law Body front atrium of the school. All of the faculty are kind of assembled in a group, talking to each other. And Wordsmith is talking to one particular person who you guys recognize, though maybe not the other students recognize, is an older man who's wearing an impeccable suit of light gray, matching the gray in his temples and the gray in his eyes. And he's wearing just I don't know how he knew, but he's wearing some duck boots, and he's ready for the water.
You don't just wear those if you don't know it's going to be flooding because they're so uncomfortable.
Well, this dumb bitch loves to play both sides, so...
And that's when Principal Wordsmith says, I have good news and bad news that are intertwined. The good news is your finals are canceled.
Yes. That is genuinely good news.
This was my fucking final project. What the fuck?
The bad news is that according to the City Council of Jupiter, as evaluated by Representative Maze Myers,
Kraft calls from the back of the crowd. Oh.
the school is no longer safe enough to hold students. So I don't know when Water's Edge Academy will be open again for school.